Hi, my beloved Aries. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. Okay, welcome. If you're interested in booking me for a reading, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I offer any and all types of readings, okay, including one-on-one sessions with me via FaceTime and video call. Let's begin, okay? So, Aries, this is a segment I'm calling the hand of God, okay? So let me explain to you what's happening. Within this reading, we'll be taking a look at two major, extremely major aspects of your life right now, okay? And we'll be doing it in the form of the hand of God, okay? Which is formless, if you ask me. And the hand of God is going to tell us or tell you what God is doing in your life right now, okay? And with that being said, the hand of God provides us with these things: healing, transformation, elevation, awakening, deliverance, as well as truth. Okay, that is what the hand of God bestows upon everybody. It just depends on what you are receiving right now, and you know the answer to it. Okay, you know the answer to it, Aries. So let's take a look with that in mind, with the answer in mind. Let's take a look at what's happening within these two major aspects of your life. Okay, keep your answer in mind of what hand is God bestowing upon you with all the things that I've named, okay? So we're gonna start with the first one. What do you need to work on in order to improve the quality of your life, Aries, okay? What do you need to work on in order to improve the quality of your life? Okay. Okay, Aries, for you we have the Empress and we have the Seven of Cups, Page of Swords. I feel like Aries, there is a bit of a struggle here with your self-reflection. I feel like you are aware of your faults and you are aware of your mistakes, but I feel like your knowingness of this does not reflect in your character, meaning you don't take what you know and apply it in your life. You don't take what you know about yourself and apply it in your life. Like knowing that you have a short temper, it tells you that on its own should tell you what needs to be done. You need to work on that, right? I'm not saying you have a short temper, that was merely an example, but I am seeing that there are things, there's some unhealthy habits that you have, unhealthy traits about yourself that you need to work on. And these might be hindering something in your life, okay? Some of you, this could be hindering you having a solid relationship. This could be hindering your financial gain or financial success, okay? And you might ask, how is working on yourself going to help your financial gain or going to help improve the quality of your life? Well, Aries, when you work on yourself, the world receives that of you, okay? The world receives you as the individual that is putting in work within yourself. And once the world receives you within that likeness, and once you put in the work, you meet the world halfway, okay? Therefore, that creates a shift in your life for better things to occur and better days, okay? So I feel like you should reflect more on yourself, Aries. Reflect more on your faults and your flaws, and not in a way to belittle you or put yourself down, but in a way to know yourself in such a way that no one can really tell you about yourself, okay? Because you've put in the work that needs to be put in order to achieve a certain level of being, okay? And that is something no one can take from you. Once you've reached this empress state of being in your likeness and in your way of being, that is something no one can take, because it is something that is earned, and that is earned through the difficulties of reflection, self-reflection. Okay, this even means looking back at the past and seeing where you went wrong and what could have been done better, and your role in things. Okay, even if it hurts, that's the whole point of it. Okay, that self-reflection is necessary, and uncomfortable growth is going to lead to elevation. Okay, and elevation leads to a better life. Okay, Aries. So don't be afraid to take a look at that side of you or sides of you that make you uncomfortable. They're there for a reason. You need to reflect on them and understand them. It's still you at the end of the day. It's all you. It's been you, and it'll always be you, regardless of who is around you or what is happening. So you need to work on addressing that self-reflection within yourself, so that you don't shy away from it. Okay, so that side of you doesn't surprise you out of nowhere with certain words being spoken, certain things being done that you did in that moment because of how you might have felt. But that is the truest reflection of what you need to work on as a person, you know. Okay. Okay. Okay, here you are, and you're coming out with the Two of Wands. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Two of Wands. Aries, I feel like you're on the right path in terms of your decision-making process, okay? So meaning that some of you, I see that you have certain people around you that you tend to for guidance, or people to kind of show you the way or give you some form of advice. Okay, there are people around you that I'm seeing play a very pivotal role in your life, and I feel like it's a good approach that you are taking with regards to listening to these people. I feel like you have built a solid foundation for yourself in terms of your friend circle or the people you keep around you. I feel like you are very wise with that, and that always works out for you, okay? Because you have real people around you. And I feel like the decision-making process whereby you ask for advice or you ask for a second eye from people, it's the best way to do it. Okay, sometimes you need that, and especially you, Aries, in your life and on your path, okay? The second thing we'll be taking a look at is what goals can be set, right, in order to improve your current state of abundance. I'm going to repeat that again. What goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance, okay? And I'm not talking money. The forms of abundance that I'm talking about are dissected within two ways. The first one is the abundance of relationships, and the second one is the abundance of healing. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you what those mean once I dive into them. And we're going to start with the first one. What goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance in your relationships, okay? People that you surround yourself with, okay? As well as the relationship you have with yourself, Aries. That is what we will be taking a look at. Abundance comes in different forms, okay, and has a different effect on everybody. So take it as it resonates for you. The Chariot, letting go, okay? I feel like there are some things that have happened to you in your life, Aries, that you have found hard to let go of. This could be possibly because those things that occurred in your life, they shaped you in some way, shape, or form in terms of your emotions and your way of being, in terms of your character and your boundaries with people. That's good, okay? it's good that you allow the relationships around you to kind of shape you and mold you in a positive way. But I feel like some of you might need to let go of old ways of thinking. Like, I feel like you keep people at arm's length, okay? And there are people that you are close to, yes, but there are people you keep at arm's length. Okay, you don't get too close to them. And I feel like, the purpose behind that is not a healthy one. I feel like you do so because of certain traumas that occurred in your life with regards to people you trusted. And I feel like those who broke your trust were there to teach you a specific lesson. Okay, and the lesson is for your growth and for your evolution and your elevation. Okay, it was for that and that purpose only. Do not dwell negatively on what was done to you by those who you trusted. Okay, you cannot take accountability for other people's actions towards you. You can only take accountability for your actions towards them. Because you are a good person, and those who don't reflect that merely shows what type of person that they are. And that awakening and that eye-opening moment that you have should teach you a lot about relationships and about your role in relationships. It should teach you that it is not your responsibility. You're not responsible for other people's emotions. You're not responsible for other people's ways of being and the choices that they make. If somebody wrongs you, okay, wrongfully deceives you, that is the decision that they took upon themselves and they made that choice. But that shouldn't reflect in your character or stop you from being the good person that you are. Always remember to be good even to those who are bad for you, because you get what you give, okay? It'll catch up to them in their path. But always wish good upon them regardless. Say, I hope that their journey, whoever hurt you or wronged you, deceived you, lied on you, or lied to you, say, I hope their journey of life awaits them with good things, and let it go. You're not responsible for what they did to you. You can't take upon that and bestow it upon the relationships you have now, because you will repeat certain cycles and there are unhealthy habits going on, okay, that will be of progress if you continue along that route, if you continue doing things the same way. And you don't want unhealthiness progressing in your life, because it'll take upon a different form of destruction, and you won't be able to get rid of it because it is something that you have stayed with for so long. So reflect on yourself now, Aries, and see yourself in a lens of clarity, not in a lens that is of ego or pride or self-validation. Just see yourself as you are, because it is the relationship that you have with yourself, and see where you need to grow, what needs to be done, so that you can improve not only the quality of your life, but the relationships you have with people, okay? And this is also to help you with your trust issues, to those who have those, okay? Look at things from a different lens. Don't take the hardships as something to hold a grudge on. Take the hardships as the lessons that you need in order to progress in your life, okay? The second thing, the second form of abundance we'll be looking at is the abundance of healing. And what goals can be set in order to increase that current state of abundance. So healing is a form of abundance, because the world doesn't owe you anything, okay? The world doesn't owe you any form of comfort. Life is life regardless, okay, of what you think or how you feel about it. And things such as healing are things that are known to be blessings, even miracles, depending on how traumatized you were in a certain experience or with a certain situation, okay? And healing is something that, can only be done through the hand of God. And that is something everybody should be grateful for, okay? And I'm gonna give you some guidance on how you can improve your current state of healing. This is you meeting God halfway and doing what needs to be done on your side. So you are well deserved to be healed and of healing, okay? So that you can look at your trauma through a different lens, so that pain doesn't hold you back anymore. You know, those type of things, it's not man-made, it's spiritual, and we're going to be taking a look at it from that aspect of things and seeing what can be done on your end to improve that in your life. Knight of Wands, okay. What's the Knight of Wands? I see it, but tell me more about it, please. Okay, so Aries, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? I feel, okay, what I'm seeing for you here, Aries, is that there's a need for you to reevaluate how you handle things in terms of the emotional aspect, okay? Because I feel like there could be a certain level of immaturity that lies upon how you handle situations in terms of the emotional aspect. And the immaturity is not you being immature, but you know, your emotional intelligence. I feel like you need to improve your emotional intelligence, okay? And this can be done simply by understanding your role in people's lives, okay? This is going to put you into a clear-headed way of thinking, and also it's going to bring you clarity in order for you to see who you are in people's eyes, so that no boundaries are crossed, so that no one gets hurt, so that there is no lack of understanding or clarity with regards to the relationship you have with others. Everybody knows where they stand with one another, okay? So no one can step on no one's toes, and no emotions can get hurt or get in the way of good things, okay? So I feel like, you know, reevaluate those around you and see who's who and who belongs where in your life, so you know where you stand with them, and you don't just invest certain emotions with certain people who you don't necessarily have that kind of relationship with, okay? So this tells me that you need to start reflecting more on those around you and understanding what they mean to you. This will then help you build relationships with the people around you in a way that you need. Because once you establish who's who in your life, you're able to build on that in such a way that is not only going to improve the quality of your life, but it's going to improve the relationship you have with them, okay? Okay, Aries, that will be all for you with this reading, okay? The Hand of God. I hope you understood me and you understand where I'm coming from, okay? These are readings for people who aren't afraid to, you know, improve themselves and swallow the hard truth of things and who they are, okay? So this is not going to be for everybody, but I thank you if you've gotten this far. If you're looking to book me for a reading, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions with me, okay, Aries, and I am sending you nothing but love. I really hope that this helped you, okay? Until next time, bye.